welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Anna, and today I have another seller's haul for you guys. So I did take the last 2 weeks off. The summer is finally ending, things are dying down, which is actually great news for me because usually when summer dies down and the fall is back around, business tends to pick up. So that's kind of why the summer I haven't had so many sales back to back to back as I usually do. It's just because in the summer things slow down. People are either going on vacations or, you know, the kids are off from school. So a lot of that going on in the summer, which I totally understand, but I am so excited for things to get back into business, for things to pick up, because I have a lot of inventory coming in for you guys. I actually have a lot of things in stock as well. So these next couple weeks, I'm gonna actually try to do live sales kind of back to back to back, just because I have so much in stock that I am so excited to share with you guys. So believe it or not, guys, a lot of the things out on the table I actually have never carried in the shop before. So I'm actually super excited because a lot of these things that I got in is actually the first time that I've actually been able to add a piece into my collection as well. So that's super exciting to me. I really try my best to either wait for things to die down or just kind of wait till I find them at a better price for you guys to get things. But let me tell you guys, I've actually been dying to get a lot of these palm stones that you see for a while now, but I finally got them. So a lot of these are actually native to India. So we have some rubies, some scolicites, some beautiful blue opals. So let's get right into it because I am so excited to show you guys. So actually the first thing I want to show you guys is I actually got these really fun ideas of putting these really cool chips in jars. So actually the blue ones are, can you guys guess? A lot of people, when I posted them to my Instagram, thought these were aquamarine, but they are actually really gorgeous blue topaz. So they are like tumbles slash chips because they are smaller and not big enough for tumbles, but they do have a shape of tumbles. So a lot of folks actually thought these were aquamarine, but these are actually blue topaz, and it's kind of pretty hard to get your hands on because a lot of blue topaz that you see on the market is usually jewelry grade. So they usually make a lot of diamonds and things like that out of topaz to put in their earrings, pendants, bracelets. So to actually see topaz on its own, it's kind of more on the rare side. So I found these really gorgeous chips slash tumbles, and I thought displaying them in the jars would be so cool. So I do have two options. In this option, I do have ametrine. A lot of folks have been asking for ametrine, so I did get some ametrine chips. So I did put these in jars, which I thought was just a really fun way to display them. So again, I will have topaz jars, I will have ametrine jars, and then I also will have an option of the mix of both. So if you wanted one of both, you can get a mix, or you can get them separately. You can get an ametrine and topaz, but I just decided to do a mix of them and then also them separately. And don't worry guys, I have a ton of these, so they will be available on Etsy as well. But how gorgeous are these, you guys? Especially the ones with the topaz and ametrine together. I'm really obsessed with. They are just so pretty. So I just thought that was a really fun way to display them. And then I'm also really excited to show you guys, I finally was able to get my hands on these gorgeous flower agate and amethyst towers. So they recently hit the market this year and they have been really expensive. So I want to say about 60% of what I have do have amethyst inclusions. The rest are mainly flower agate, but they are really gorgeous towers, and these are really nice and big. I haven't had really nice big flower agate towers like these in the shop before. I've always had kind of smaller ones. So you guys, I am so excited about this. Even the ones that don't have the amethyst inclusions are really well made and are really gorgeous. But I know a lot of folks are kind of looking for the more amethyst included ones, and of course they don't disappoint. They are really breathtaking. So I also have a lot of different sizes. They kind of are more on the medium to larger towers, as you guys can tell. So when I have had flower agate, they have been on the smaller end. So these are actually really nice kind of medium towers for you guys. And you guys just look at how gorgeous the pinks are in these. They really are breathtaking. Oh, I'm absolutely obsessed. And then let me show you guys another one with that gorgeous amethyst inclusion. A lot of them also have some really gorgeous quartz inclusions in them. So a lot of beautiful crystallization. So I'm so excited that I finally got my hands on these because I saw them hit the market, and when they did hit the market, they were so expensive. Like, you guys, insanely expensive. But then I finally found a supplier that the price is getting lower now that so many people have had them, and again, they're just being kind of more mass produced now. But how gorgeous are these? Oh my goodness. So I was finally able to get them, which I am so excited about. I know a few folks asked me to get them into the shop, so they are finally available and will be posted to Etsy. Let's get into these palm stones because I am really super excited for these palm stones. So the first thing I have are these absolutely stunning hypersteam palms. They're known for their really gorgeous kind of coppery, silver, brown flash. They are so beautiful, and this actually is new to the market. I want to say I've seen it since, I want to say, the last couple months. It's pretty new to the market. I haven't seen it in previous years. It might have been around, but I know a lot more folks are getting into them, and a lot more shops are carrying them as well. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw them, I fell in love. So I just kind of really had to get my hands on some of this for you guys, and both sides are super flashy and gorgeous. So for example, if you are someone that loves like gold sheen obsidian or silver obsidian, it's kind of pretty similar, though I will say with obsidian sometimes it's kind of hard to find the flash. With these, you can find the flash right away. It's on both sides, and it's really gorgeous. And then to follow those up, I also actually did get some gorgeous ruby palm stones. Now, I've actually never had rubies in the shop before, so I am super excited for these. So again, as I mentioned, a lot of these palm stones are native to India. That is where the supplier is from, and that is where I got a lot of these gorgeous palm stones from. Not like the flower agate towers and the slabs, but a lot of the palm stones are from India. And you guys, how stunning are these? So I did see kind of these ruby palms going around, and I was obsessed. Like, I needed to get them for myself as well as for the shop, and both sides are super gorgeous and flashy. So I am so excited about these. They are also kind of on the higher end. Ruby is a more expensive crystal, but let me tell you guys, when I tell you, very much well worth it. They are so much better in person. The video doesn't do it justice at all. And then I'm also super excited that I was actually able to get scolecite. Particularly pink scolecite also has some really gorgeous sheen to it if you put it up to the sunlight or up to the light. So these are pink scolecite. There is regular scolecite, which is all white, and then you have pink scolecite, which is kind of a mix of like this really nice peachy kind of pink tone. So I want to really zoom in to show you guys just how gorgeous the detailing is on this. It's so beautiful. Now again, these are all new to the shop. These are crystals that I have never offered before, and I am so excited to be offering them to you guys. And as you guys can see, we have a lot of variety. So there's at least 3 rows, and then I also did set some aside for Etsy as well. So don't you guys worry, there will be a lot available for you guys. So hopefully nobody that watches the video misses out. Then the next thing are these gorgeous camerarite hexagons. Now, camerarite is super rare and super hard to find. And when you do find it, you really kind of just have to snag it up because it is so hard to come by. And again, as I mentioned, some of these crystals are on the higher end side, so they will be pretty expensive. I have had camerarite cabs before. So those are like jewelry grade. You can put it in like necklaces, make pendants, things like that. But I've never had like palm stones or anything like that. So when my supplier had these hexagons, I ended up snagging them just because, again, camerarite is so gorgeous. It has such a beautiful, vibrant purple and mint green combination that I have never seen before. So again, if you're not familiar with Camerarite, it's really gorgeous mint green and purple, and I will tell you guys, it does not compare to any other crystals that I have seen before. So I'm actually super excited to have gotten more in the shop. And I remember when I sold out of the cabs, a lot of you guys asked me to get Camerarite again because you either missed out or you wanted to get more. So it is finally back in the shop. And then the next thing, which is really, really exciting, I actually saw these only once before in another shop and I was hooked. I needed to get it for you guys, are these gorgeous scheelite palms. Scheelite is also known to help aid with anyone who has issues with sleeping. So for example, if you're an insomniac or things like that, scheelite is a really amazing crystal to have right by your bedside table. I know some people even put it like under their pillows and things like that for kind of a better restful sleep. So if you are someone that deals with insomnia or poor sleeping, I know people always recommend howlite, but scheelite is also such an amazing crystal. And again, I haven't seen it in many shops. I've only seen it in one shop before. So I am so honored and so excited to have gotten my hands on some of these for you guys. And they are kind of like smaller palm stones, which again are really great. So you can put by your bedside table, or again, you can put it under your pillow. If you really wanted help with like sleep or anything, I would definitely recommend getting a piece and putting it by wherever you rest your head. Then the next thing I want to show you guys, I'm so excited about. I've actually been dying to get these into the shop. These are gorgeous peach stillbite palm stones. Oh my goodness, I saw these going around a while back, like a few shops had them, and again, it was just something that I added to my list and I really wanted to get in for you guys. So peach stillbite, a lot of the times you see on apopholites or zeolites. That's kind of where they're known from, especially in the crystal community, is a lot of folks like to see them kind of on zeolite clusters. So now they started making just peach stillbite palm stones. And you guys, they are so gorgeous. So if you guys can't tell, they are on the lighter peach tone. There are like really, really dark, deeper oranges for the peach stillbites. And then there's also kind of lighter peach stillbites. But I fell in love with like these lighter tones. I just thought they were so calming and so just, I don't know, like so zen, that I got a lot of these gorgeous lighter palms for you guys. Let me know if you guys would be interested in the darkers. I can definitely look into getting some. I just, again, my supplier had only the lighter ones at the moment. So those are the ones that I did get in. And you guys, this is another crystal that I am so stoked for. I was finally able to find some Uwe blue opals. I might not be pronouncing that right. I am so sorry if I botched that. I will just call them blue opals. But how gorgeous are these? Again, these are all native to India. Oh, and you guys, they are so breathtaking. So a lot of them have just different tones of blues, from darker stripes to lighter stripes to a really nice white color combination. And just like, look at how pretty the blues look. So I did get them both in palm stones, and I also did get a little less than half of them in hexagons as well. So you will have either an option of palm stones if you would like, or again, I also did get some hexagons as well. I just really love the hexagon shape. I just think it's really fun. So I did get them in hexagon, just like I did with the Camerarites. But look at how gorgeous these are. These are also fun, actually, if you have like a checkers. You can even put them as like chess or checker pieces, and I thought that was like something really cool and fun. So now moving on to the slab options that I will have. So these are actually copper in quartz and epidote included slabs. These are actually native to America, Utah in particular. But look at how gorgeous these are. So I know a lot of folks who buy crystals also like to buy copper. There's a lot of benefits to copper. So when I did see these gorgeous copper included slabs, I just thought, oh my goodness, I need these. But I do warn you guys, I know it looks a bit polished up, but these are more on the raw side. So they're not fully polished, they're not fully smooth, but they are absolutely stunning. And again, just a fun little way to display crystals just in a different way. And it's so funny because from afar it almost looks like rose gold. These are so gorgeous, and again, I've only seen them in one other shop before, and of course I was like, oh my god, I need to get some of these for you guys. But look at how gorgeous these are. Oh my goodness. So a lot of them will vary. A lot of them will have a lot of copper in them, and then some of them will have just kind of like smaller specks of copper in them. But again, all really gorgeous pieces. And honestly, when I got my first piece in, again, as I mentioned, I did only see it in one other shop before. I was just, I don't know, like when they spoke about it, I was like, okay, this is cool. Like I wasn't like super into the crystal, but I was like, let me check it out because I don't have any copper items. So I was just like, let me get it because I know a lot of people like to buy like copper balls or things like that. So I was like, let me just get it in because I want to see what the hype is. And you guys, when I got my first piece, I was hooked. And then I was like on the hunt for you guys just because I didn't expect it to be just so beautiful the way it was actually in person. I'm telling you guys, sometimes there's just times when you don't connect with certain crystals. When you see them, you're just like, oh, okay, like that's a nice crystal, whatever, and then you move on. But then when you actually get it in person, I don't know, like same thing with the Vogels. I never connected to the Vogels when I first saw them, and then when I finally got them for the shop, you guys, I was obsessed. By the way, there are still some Vogels available on Etsy if anyone was interested. Now I'm going to kind of move you guys over so you guys can see the slabs on the right side. Now the last slabs that I have out here on the far right are actually very similar to a crystal that a lot of us know, which is Tiffany stone. Looks very similar to the ones that are actually local in the United States, but these are not Tiffany stone. This is actually opalized fluorite. So it looks similar, but it is not Tiffany stone. It is opalized fluorite. And this is also something that is on the more rare side to find. You don't actually see opalized fluorite very much, especially in the market. There is kind of like a knockoff of Tiffany stone of fluorites that look a lot worse than this. I'll kind of insert a picture to show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, so these kinds are actually sold as Tiffany stones as well from vendors in China. But as you guys can tell, it's just a really, really bad knockoff of some cheap other fluorite material. These are actually opalized fluorite, which are more rare to find and so gorgeous. So I am so excited about these because again, these are really hard to get your hands on, but again, because it is fluorite, it is on the more affordable side. So it does have a lot of green fluorite inclusions in it, as well as purple. It is just opalized to give it that beautiful kind of stone effect. How gorgeous are these? So I am so excited because it's so funny because when I saw them at first, I thought they were Tiffany stone, and then my supplier was like, no, these are actually opalized fluorite. And I don't see many shops carrying it, nor is it like kind of sold a lot. So I just thought these were really fun to pick up. And again, they are on the affordable side because they are fluorite. But how gorgeous are these? Almost looks like purple marble or something. They're really, really beautiful. I promise you guys the video never does these justice. So that is all that I have for this week's sellers haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you can join, please join the live sale. It's usually 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over on my Instagram. That is in my description. If you're not able to join, not a problem at all, because I do have a lot of these set aside for Etsy. As you guys can see, a lot of these I have 2, 3 to 4 rows of, and I did set some aside for Etsy, so don't worry, you guys will not miss out. But if you can, join the live sale. It's usually a lot of fun. So if you're around, feel free to join. It's always a great time. I don't have a ton of people in my live sales, so it's always super chill, super fun, and we all just kind of catch up with one another as well as look at beautiful crystals. So if you can join, feel free. If not, don't worry, they will be posted to Etsy either that same night or the next morning, or maybe wait a day or so, whatever the case may be. Again, I have a lot of these, so don't worry, I don't think anyone will miss out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next sellers haul. Bye guys.